This song is great.
This is
I love this.
This song is awesome.
But I've already mentioned
Very lyric
Outkast
heavy.
tonight too. I mentioned Outkast earlier. Like it's all fucking. It's like he's a hypnotist or something, man. Like he knows how to play my mind like a fiddle. He really does. He knows how to fuck with me. Presto's been fucking with me for fucking years, bro. He's been fucking with me.
I mean, you already know what to expect from Outkast on this song,
Yeah.
but Slick Rick comes in and just decimates it.
Let's
I
do
mean,
it.
Yeah,
he
no,
destroys it.
this song is dope. When I was young, when I first heard this, I don't know how many times I replayed it.
It's one of those songs.
Because if you got some big speakers too, woo.
Oh man. Oh, fuck. I love Slick Rick, dude. I know this song.
Yeah.
Sure.
Outkast and Slick, the answer is in it. Hun, you need to get your ass on the dance floor this minute. We bruised up, knock you out.
Yeah, check when I heard
show
it.
your ass move, you forgot what mad smooth snugs. We like to party, don't make me get money and platinumize my body. With bright stuff known to earn a dice, love blind folks feel like somebody turn the lights off. Immense strength popping out of muffin, make famous artists that's dead hop out of coffin. At the real estate behaving type choosy, want a palace make the shit beige and light blue, please. Got the kid like watch your manners. Since I came out of jail, it's like the planet gone bananas. Like the strength a bad fella had, lady looking at me all stink. I had to tell her that. Not trying to claim things I haven't earned, honest man. Slick Rick and Outkast is on this jam. What kid diamond on the 2 grand? Trying to help raise our youth to man. Skip the ruler Rick, his face to slam. Help clean up this land. The reputation of this
Is this from a different song? This chorus?
Players ball in the bulldog, from bulldog and the bowhog, and I bowhog and the pimp walking and strictly dressed street talking. Over y'all ass like that there. Doing them all up like cat hair. We never fall off like Hatwell with some of the dopest MCs out there. Now eat that. I'm casting Ricky D, bitch, can't you beat that? Remember the time I laid them down in teenage love? I see that just a sport of rhyming, breaking new patterns like Hyman. Shucking and jiving, whatever the style. I'm gonna keep on being this line, spitting that king shit. Too clean shit, I tell her and a seamstress. Blue gators for you haters and the penis is for you beaches like an addiction cause I need it. Hip hop is that I feed it like a junkie. Show me your monkey cause I shown up like to beat it. Might just eat it just to skeet it. Fold you up like you was pleated. Like some slacks relaxing. Be strolling like Sir Captain. See, I got a baby daughter and I feed her with this rapping. Not trapping, D-boy, but rapping.
Not trying to claim things I haven't earned, honest man. Slick Rick and Outkast is on this jam. What kid diamond on the 2 grand? Trying to help raise our youth to man. Skip the ruler Rick, his face
Slick Rick opened for ICP. And Trip Dub was talking about being at the gathering of the Juggalos. We got a fucking Juggalo in the crowd. Everybody. A fucking party animal Juggalo. Whoop whoop. Jump. Remember that guy who jumps off picking cables into fucking like razor wire? He was that guy, the
I don't know
Juggalo.
what you're trying to figure out. Down south barbecue ribs fry out a nigga mouth. And touching me the chosen, if such a will opposing. Me and Big Boy trying to give our children clothing. Smoking love. Do we provide dope enough? Even people unborn kid wide open off. The engine and I'm sending in. Even make construction workers start acting kinda feminine. 10% of blasters hit from me and Big Boy who represent the Outkast clear. A jealous cat. Like the strength about a fella had. Lady looking at me all stink. Had to tell her that. Not trying to claim things I haven't earned, honest man. Slick Rick and Outkast is on this jam. What kid diamond on the 2 grand? Trying to help raise our youth to man. Skip the ruler Rick, his face to slam. Help clean up this land. The reputation of this man. With whole and withstand. Slick Rick and Outkast is on this jam.
Classic fade out.
Trying to help raise our youth to man.
I mean, it's almost kind of like a novelty for me to listen to Slick Rick because his voice and his flow is just so obscurely different. Like I've never heard anything like that in my whole life. And for that reason, it's kind of hard for me to listen to. Like it's a gimmick almost for me. It's kind of gimmicky. And I don't know if that's appropriate. It might be naive. I'm sure it is. But the fact of the matter is that I can't really get into it because it wears off pretty quick, and I kind of stop listening after a while because I'm like, oh yeah, he's got a funny voice, and then I just kind of start thinking about other shit. So I mean, Outkast was great. I mean, solid 7.5. I listened to it again mainly because I love learning about hip hop, and I didn't listen. I got lost in that. I got turned off it halfway through and started thinking about whatever I was fucking eclectically thinking about in the moment. So I didn't stay zoned into it. So I'm gonna give it a 7.5, but gonna listen to it again 100%. Ignacy, what are you saying?
Well, Slick Rick's from the UK, so it's an accent, not necessarily a gimmicky voice that he's doing.
Where is it?
He's
Where is
from
he
the
from?
UK.
Oh,
UK.
really? But he has that like, dude, like he's barely even speaking. Like he barely even makes noise.
But it may be from the dialect from what part of the UK
All
he's
right.
from, or something like that. But the dude's a legend. He can spit. He can spit.
Yeah. I know it's just
and
unorthodox.
if I remember correctly, I think this was one of the first tracks that he did when he got released
Okay.
from jail or prison, really. But when I think this was like one of the first 2 songs that he had released when he had first gotten out or something like that. But he still had it. He was still spitting.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, this is a 9 because it's just classic. This is just Big Boy came with his shit too, and it was dope.
I just don't.
This was hip hop. This was hip hop.
And
So
this kind of hip hop I just don't get. Some of it I just don't get. Lady Poetic, what are you saying?
Yeah, I think that Big Boy Slater's verse. This is, 2 group of legends right here. It's classic. It's excellence. I give it a 9 as well.
9 as well. Joe, what are you saying?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. It's definitely up there. The reason why Slick Rick's style is so laid back is because rapping is effortless for him.
Yeah, I know.
You know what I mean?
It's because he's so good. Yeah. Yeah.
And he doesn't have to put a whole lot of energy into it because it's all in the wordplay, it's all in the storytelling, And I think the Slick Rick is great at what he does. So I'm definitely giving this one a 9, 9.5.
9. Yeah. See, this is why I have the show, because I got you guys to teach me. I am the student on my own show, for God's sakes. 100% say yes. So obviously I'm on a different level than everybody else right now. But I what I give it a 7.5.
Mm-hmm.
That was 100%.
I know, like you
6
said
votes.
that you
6 votes.
I know.
So basically, everybody watching, there's 9, and all of us, everyone disagree with me. That's great. That's great. I know, but that's great.
Listen to it again.
I will.
I think it's just you gotta there's been times where I've had to get myself into a box to be able to listen to something. I think you've got to get yourself out of that aggressive hip hop all the time.
Yeah, I know.
There's other lanes of hip hop that are just as good.
And I can say that about punk rock too. Like there's lots of soft punk rock shit that I like. And like easy and relaxed. There's lots of stuff.
Easy like
but
Sunday
it is
right.
So that was number 6.
That's right, baby.
Everyone says yes. One day, Ignacio, we're gonna start a radio show.
You could do that.
Basically, I'm gonna talk for 20 minutes, and like every 5 minutes, you interrupt with a one-liner with a low voice, real close to the microphone.
Ignacio, love doctor.
I frequently
welcome.
I frequently looked into. There are websites that you can run. I've looked into it. You can run radio stations from a website, but the problem is that it's a really low tier channel, so no one listens to it, right?
Well, I mean, you got to market it. You got to market that mug.
You got to build it
satellite.
up.
You got to market it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Because I'd love to have a radio station like this show. Imagine this show on a radio station, and then like 2 hours of music, and then some other podcaster that I know has a live show about hip hop, so I play his show on the show, and then play another 2 hours of hip hop, and then do another podcast similar to ours. You have like a network.
I think the Alcoholics still have Liquid Radio on the internet where you can listen to a lot of
fucking
stuff
reach
like
out
that
to them.
too.
What I got to do is reach out to record labels, but it's too bad I don't have my old channel because it was a much bigger network. But once we get this network up to a sufficient, like maybe 5,000, 6,000, 7,000, then they'll take me seriously if I message them. Because they only care about numbers, all these fucking record labels. But all I want to do is get rights to a record label to play their songs. We're not making any money, and if we make money, they can make the money. They can take the money. I don't care about the money. I just want to have the show. I just want to have the fucking show. And I got to talk to record. Like I've already like for my punk rock, Fat Records, Stomp Records, I got rights. I can use all their music. They're just like, yeah, we're not going to block you. You know, play it on your podcast. Like Planet Smashers, Matt Collier, Planet Smashers, who owns Stomp Records, said anything that they ever release, I can use for commercial value on my podcast. That's how cool a fucking guy that is. But he's only got like 20 bands on his label, right? So you kind of run out of tunes pretty quick and run out of new music pretty quick. So I need multiple record labels to do this. That was Slick Rick Talk featuring Outkast. Next one.